Well, today I'm going to be reviewing the brand new album from Essenger titled After Dark. I hope you enjoy. This is a 50-second opener that is seemingly used to detail like the sound of a futuristic city. I like the use of sound effects to give off like a cold, mysterious tone. I would have preferred to hear much more from this because I think being 50 seconds long is kind of a missed opportunity. Like, the sound design is great, but I just don't think it's really built upon, especially in the long run of the album. It would have been cool to hear this reimagined as a sound piece rather than just like a disconnected opener. This track starts with some light nocturnal synthesizers with some heavily digitized vocals coming into the mix. The song topic deals with missing someone from a past relationship, but not really expanding upon that until after dark. I like the sound design and the atmosphere of the track quite a lot. I just don't think it comes together musically. The constant build-ups into like the minimalist electronic leads don't do anything for me. It's almost like he's blue-balling me at every refrain. After a slow start to the record, I think this is where the album starts to take off. This track has more of an engaging sonic atmosphere without any backing instrumentation to start off the track. I think vocally, Essenger provides some pretty solid range. I like his very shouty, screamy vocals. They have a nice tinge to the voice to kind of sell me on the despair he's emoting. How this bridge goes into the refrain is pretty great because of how bouncy and punchy it is. The NOIRWAVE aesthetic is on full display here, almost like I'm driving through a monochrome highway, and everything comes together pretty nicely. The production here is pretty great. I like the soft synthesizers at the beginning that serve as a backdrop to the dense atmosphere the track gives off. I also love the drum machines at the end of the track that just go crazy. It sounds like something I would hear from the midnight. More digitized vocals that merge well with the sound. I like how the effect comes and goes during the bridge, kind of to merge this humanity with machinery. It makes the song its own unique experience. This track with PYLOT is another solid addition to the track list. Instrumentally, it's more fundamentally pleasing than it is unique in my opinion. It isn't a special instrumental by any means, but it is more than capable of serving as a complementary piece to the real meat of the track. Lyrically, the track, from what I could gather, is about the idea of autonomy separating from what has been programmed into a machine. The "can't undo this" mantra at the end of the track fits well with the idea that breaking free is an irreversible action and is a great way to end the track. This is a great little interlude that really hones in on sound design, carrying the listener all the way through. The thick ambience of the track is truly impressive, which is made up of thick synths and these glossy like keyboards, though I thought it could have been done a little bit more in the soundscape department to explore an aspect of life in the sound, but still, it's a fascinating listen. This wasn't a track that really captured my attention at first, but the second listen I thought it was more enjoyable. I like the use of semi-harsh electronics in between passages to diversify itself a bit from the more traditional NOIRWAVE sound. Essenger and LEXI have pretty good chemistry on the track. Vocally, they're both almost the exact same in terms of tone. They're both down in the gutter and vulnerable. The refrain and the core melody I think is alright, but I do like how the duo's vocals intertwine in the last leg of the track, providing a holistic finish. The production on the song is once again solid. I like the wispiness of it, but for this track in particular, the vocals and the song topic are what really do it for me. The song being about exploiting these machines or AI by a megacorp in a dystopian future is quite interesting to me, and I think Clayton's vocal performance as SCANDROID on the hook is fantastic. Essenger provides some solid verses as well, and I think does a great job of fusing the wispy instrumental with the rebellious feeling the track gives off. Easily my favorite on the album. This track is a bit of a miss for me. I know this is an homage to the 80s thriller of the same name. I do like the raw, aggressive vocals that are used, but I don't think it's complemented well by the production. I can appreciate the shift in sound that the album attempted, trying to premiere a more synth rock, synth metal element in contrast with the NOIRWAVE, but it doesn't work for me personally. The song kicks off with a mild drone that progressively adds more and more to the track. I like the vocals and the refrain quite a bit. It's kind of more of the same that I've heard already, but I think the performance and the song direction more than make up for that. The guitar lead during the last leg of the track is a good way to cap off the record and serves as a solid closer for the album as well. Overall, for this being Essenger's debut album, I think he did a good enough job overall to make himself stand out in a very crowded synthwave scene where a lot of artists choose to carry on the tradition rather than just stand out or make the sound their own. The sonic atmosphere of the album I think is very well done and a highlight for the record for me. I think it made the album a lot more enjoyable than I initially thought it would be. Most of the vocally driven tracks were good, and I think it makes me excited to hear what Essenger has in store for his future projects. I give it a